we're down at the river now. There's a little small parking spot here. We're right next to the Fruit Street Bridge. This is the bridge that connects, this Fruit Street connects Woodville and Hopkinton with Sudbury on the other side of the bridge. If you take a left at that side of the bridge, you're at Flanders Road. Phil's now showing you what used to be the bridge crossing the section. When you're in this section of the river, what you want to do is you just want to roll cast into the tail end of that river and allow the fly to drift down through this hole on the opposite side of the river. I've got a bead on this morning just so that I can cope with the water depth that we've got going on here. I don't know if we'll pick anything up today. The water's probably pretty cold. You can see I got my hands wet. But in the spring, you'll always pick up fish in this little section. You just have to try to get your fly up underneath that cover as best you can. And, you know, I've been tempted to take that cover out of there from time to time, but I think that a good fly fisherman can get his fly in there, and I think it might keep some of the spinners in the egg fishing in that section of the river. The bridge, the old bridge, shallows out. Generally, you don't find anything here. Unless there's a surface hatch going on. I've seen dark mahogany duns in the spring here, and sometimes you can pick up a few fish. There's a couple of boulders in here, but generally it's shallow. You'll see right there that there's a gauge for the river, and that's the most upstream gauge for the So, even with the height of the river the way it is now, you can see I'm only ankle-deep in water here. The area dries right out. We're now in the second pool. This one is at basically the intersection of Corderville Road, which is the road that we took to get down here. We went 1.5 miles downriver from the Fruit Street Bridge. Again, we're right here at this bridge. This bridge carries Route 85 over the Sudbury River. Just behind me is the Corderville Southborough MBTA stop. We're down at the third location that we're going to show you today. This is in Ashland. This is what is known as the Howe Street area. We're in a parking lot to Rumo's. I've fished here probably for 8 years, and a couple of quick things before we get down to the river. One, I got my license this morning online. Mass Fisheries and Wildlife, you can do that online now. Very easy. Should definitely do it. Two, if you're going to go out in this kind of weather, or obviously early, the water's pretty cold. Wear waders, wear your wading belt, take your wading staff with you. This river here can get slippery. There is some weed growth on the boulders, and as we talked about at the pool up there, it can get deep pretty quick, and the boulders are large, so probably a good idea to have a wading staff. Now, a couple of spots on this section of the river that we're going to talk about today. One is under the bridge, the Howe Street Bridge, and the second is going to be a deep drop-off pool below this section of the river. I should have grabbed my staff for that. Now this section here underneath the bridge, it's not that deep. It does hold fish a little bit longer than the section downstream. There are undercuts next to the embankments on either side of the drive. There's a couple of boulders here right in the middle. Fish hold on both sides of the boulder. They generally hold right up against those buttons. Last spring, Phil and I were down here, and I had a Mickey Finn streamer on. I can't remember something of that nature. And I sat here and pushed that streamer up and let it swim down past that embankment. I think I picked up 3 rainbow trout in like 5 minutes. So it's nice and effective. I'm wading through the shallow section now. Generally, there's not much to hold in here. Maybe only in the spring if the water's high enough. Just a word about the tackle that's being used today. I've got a 8-foot bat and kill bamboo rod and a Orbis CFO reel. If you're in the market